Natural is good, synthetic is bad. And if you've heard that, you've been sold a lie or a myth. And today we are cracking it open and what's actually on your skin, what IFRA does, and a simple checklist to shop smarter when you're buying fragrances. So why this matters? In the next few minutes, you learn the difference between marketing and safety, what IFRA actually is, and how to avoid headaches literally with all the noise around. And stick around to this video so we have, I would say, 3 or 4 checklists so you can take a screenshot or write it down before you're ready to buy your next fragrance. The myth: natural is good, synthetic bad. Natural ingredients can be stunning, they're beautiful. They can also be inconsistent, they triggers allergies, or there are some restrictions around them. You have some limitation with oak moss, and there are some other notes that are out there. That's why natural isn't always automatically the safest option. And again, we also have 2 different synthetics. We have the cheap synthetics and really good quality synthetics that has been made by people that know what they're doing. The great quality synthetics are not the villain. They are molecules, sometimes very identical to nature, sometimes entirely new, that let a perfumer to be precise, consistent, and often safer by avoiding over harvested or like high allergen materials that makes this process way more complex than what it is. So perfumers choose effects and safety and not just the origin stories because they want to create something that can be worn and have great quality. What natural and synthetics actually mean in perfumery? Natural usually means essential oils, CO2 extras, or absolutes, still processed with solvents and purifications. They're gorgeous, they have great quality, but there's a lot of variability in batches, and that happens a lot, and that's real. And that's why you see a lot of fragrances, especially niche perfumers, that you get a batch that doesn't smell the same as your own one. Synthetic means lab-made or nature identical molecules. And there's a lot of benefits into it. They're consistent, they're pure, they can be traced easily, and gives the perfumer an expanded palette of ingredients that they can work with. Think of modern musk, airy jasmines, and a lot of mineral notes. That's why so many iconic perfumes lean, and perfumers, they lean on them. There was a quote, or I think I read it somewhere. It says, great perfume is a tool choice, not a label choice. So that just, says it all. IFRA and RAFM or RIF, who they are and what do they do? IFRA, the International Fragrance Association, publishes standards that restrict, ban, or specify safe use levels for fragrance materials. They don't approve perfumes and they don't approve perfumers. Those standards are based on science from RIFM or RIF, the Research Institute for Fragrance Materials, which study toxicology, exposure, and many other things when a fragrance or ingredients or all of them are made. And if you want to double check and make sure that what companies or what ingredients are IFRA standards, search IFRA standards. They have their own official website. It's public and everything is in there. Dupes and ultra budget fragrances. There are affordable fragrances that play by the rules, and some, and a lot of them actually, that cut corners. Rather than guessing, use these power moves. If you are in the EU or European area, check the labels for allergen list. Before you spray it on your skin or yourself, patch test it, especially on citrus or heavy amber mixes. I would test it there first, or maybe test a little bit on your hand before you spray it on yourself. So the bottom line, the price is not always equal safety, and it doesn't mean that they're always compliant and they have good transparency. So if none of it is there, I would always ask that question, that if this fragrance is safe for me to wear or not. So where are you? Are you team natural because you love that texture, that depth that comes into those type of fragrances, or team synthetic for clean and consistency? Tell me below, what do you think, and why do you pick these kind of fragrances, or have you ever paid attention to it? That'll be very interesting. The blended reality. Most modern fragrances are both synthetics to stabilize and extend the naturals, which happens a lot. Naturals gives that soul and nuance into those fragrances, like Hedwig that lift the florals, musk always smooth the edges in the fragrances, and amber glows under those citrusy, fresh notes. So the best noses or best perfumers chase that effect, chase that performance, then build the fragrances around that are safe to IFRA, and then they can get that certification and they get it approved. There is something that I read somewhere that it was a quote, I guess. And then I was reading this quote that says the right fight isn't natural versus synthetic. It's good versus lazy perfumery, which is I 100% agree with. 3-step smart shopper checklist. Scan for sensitives. Citrus, oak moss, big spices, patch tested first. And if you're in the European Union or EU or buying stuff from there, you always have to check the list of allergens that you may react to. Number 3 is that test with intention. Spray on the skin and fabric, check at 15 minutes, 4 hours, and if it triggers any redness, itch, or headache, your body is telling you everything that you need to know. So that spray or that fragrance doesn't really work on your skin. Natural versus synthetic is the wrong argument. Choose artistry you love from makers who respect your skin and the standards. That's how you build a collection you enjoy wearing all the time. You have to believe and understand what you're buying before get too busy with all these noise that is around you. And for you, as I would say, what is the most overhyped natural claim you've seen, or the best synthetic note that you always love? Ambroxan, cashmere, or anything else that let me know, and we will pin the spiciest one, the one that we never heard of, or like you guys know something that we don't know. So thank you guys for watching this video. This is Hamed from Maxaroma, and if you want to watch more videos or us making more contents like this, please hit that subscribe button, like this video, comment, and maybe for this video, we're actually gonna give away 2 samples, pocket perfumes of 5 ml, one fragrance that has mostly natural ingredients in there, and another one that has a lot of synthetics, but good quality synthetics. And you guys can compare it, and we're gonna give it away for 20 people. Thank you very much. I'll see you next time.